Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Python programming class. Today, we'll be discussing on two major issues. One is with respect to special functions, special methods, special functions with respect to classes and objects. We'll discuss about that. If time permits, we'll talk on inheritance, the concept of inheritance. So before I start today's class, let us see how many of you have done the assignment. I'll just open the assignment. The assignment given was to simulate queues. Okay, to simulate queues. Let us see how many of you have done it. Okay, only two, Yash and Pavan. See, I have given time. And yesterday was totally off. You are not having any. Okay, let me give the solution for it. I think most of you might have not understood. Before I proceed further in my class, I pay my tribute to our departed great soul of our chairman. My condolence to his death, Dr. RNSIT. May his soul rest in peace. Om Shanti. Okay. I had done my PhD in RNSIT itself. He was one of the person who created the environment for doing research. It's my privilege to work in his organization. Let us maintain 1 minute mourning on his death. 1 minute mourning. Thank you. Thank you. Even I could be able to see nothing was, given any message or anything. Thank you for your peaceful morning. Okay. Okay. As I said, special methods we are, targeting. Before we target special methods, let me give the solution for the previous class assignment. The assignment was on implementation of queue operation using classes and objects. So I imported sys and in init method, I have initialized an empty list to items. And of course, I'm having a method called isEmpty, and I'm checking whether it is empty or not. And of course, I'm having insert. So inserting will be done at the end of the queue. So you see, items is equal to items plus the element, whatever the element that you are getting. So item will be added to items. Items is a queue. Items, plural. So item is a single element I'm adding at the end in the queue. Removal has to be done at the beginning, that is at the front. So front in the sense the first element. Before that, it is your programming importance to check whether it is empty or not. To check whether the list is empty or not. If it is list is empty, sorry, if the queue is empty, you display a message under flow condition. And the deleting item, you just put it here and in the DI, and you just items is equal to items of one colon in the sense. You lay out the first one, you carry on with the first to the end of the list. You put all the elements from the first position onward to the end, re-put the elements in the items. Here, during this time, what happens? You are excluding the first element. So instead of this, you can also do delete items of 0, self-dot items of 0. That can be done. That is also possible. Okay. Um, apart from this, we have a display function. Before displaying, you just see whether list is empty or not, or the queue is empty or not. If it is queue is empty, just display the message queue is empty and return the items. So you create an object. This is about the entire class. So class has one instance variable, that is items, and methods it has, and you have q is equal to q. Small q is nothing but it is an object, and you're creating a infinite while loop where 1 for insert, 2 for delete, 3 for display, and 4 for exit. You're doing. You take the option. If the option is 1, then you have to read the element item and insert the item and display. So you call the function, you call the method q.insert, you pass that item and try to insert it. Same way, you can delete the item. So for deleting, there is no choice. It has to delete from the front. Yeah, it's very simple. And option is 3, and if the option is 3, display. As soon as we run, I think we have already done this for list operations. Same thing, I'm just doing it with respect to the classes and methods. Okay, so method implementation and classes, so we are supposed to do it. Yes, it is asking. So I just enter 1 and enter the item to be inserted. 23 is the item. Same way, you can see, sorry, 23 is displayed, updated queues. Same way, 1, next option is 1, and 34. You see, 34 is inserted at the end. You can see 34 is inserted at the end. Same way, you insert one more element, 45. Yes, 45 is also inserted at the end. Yes, it is done. Now, 3 elements are in the queue. If I delete the element, that is 2, what happens? The 23, the element which is at the front, will be deleted. 2. Yes, 23 is deleted, and you can see 23 deleted, and the rest of the items are. So now it is asking 2 again. So 34 is deleted, and only element in the queue left is 45. Same way, you delete the element 2. 45 is deleted. Now this queue is empty. If you try to do, what happens? It gives a message. Okay, updated queue is none. Queue is empty. It's empty. So this is the implementation. It is required. Okay. Special methods. Coming on to today's class. Special methods. Special methods are the methods that are generally used to do some special operations which are not there in any of the programming languages. See, the 2 special methods are str method. This is most of the times they have asked this question. str method, and another method is represent method, REPR method. These are the 2 methods that are there. Normally, imagine Python book is a object. When you print this Python book, what happens? It prints the address. It prints the address of that particular object. It prints the address of the object. So this is default behavior for the print statement. That means whenever you say print, so print will automatically, it is converted to string and it is displayed. The object is converted to string and it is displayed. It displays the memory address of the particular object. And of course, this behavior, we want to print the values that are there in that particular object. There is instance variables of that object we want to just print them, but it is printing the address. So in that case, this behavior we can redefine in the method called str. So we have already seen book object, book example. So in the book example, let us see how exactly it is doing. So let us take, I'm just giving 4 to end. Okay. Let us take the book example. Look at here. In this book, I'm creating a book. Okay. Here I'm creating a book class. So which is having title, which is having author, which is having publisher, which is having ISBN, price, and print a number of authors. It will just print. Now, what I'm doing in the next, I'm creating an instance called Python book. So name of the book, Programming with Python. Satish, Suma, Rupa, Rajini are the authors. So, and Ganesh Xerox is the publisher, and this is the ISBN code, this is the price. And if I create the object, and if I print, what is that we are expecting? It is, we are expecting the contents to be printed. But what is this printing? It's printing the values. It is printing the, instead of printing the values, it is printing the address. So let us see. I just run it. Yeah, it is printing the address of that object. Now, I want to print the values of that particular Python book. So what I do is I use a REPR method. I define REPR method. So this is number of authors. Okay, REPR. It is very simple. Define REPR underscore REPR underscore self. And what is that it is doing? Return. It is returning the title is equal to %s, author is equal to %s, publisher is equal to %s, formatted output. I'm just kidding. If you want to formatted output, when you print the object, if you want the formatted output, yes, it is possible. %s and %f. So this is entire string. It is printed. And if I write it in triple single quotes, is understood that I can represent the string in multiple lines. Multiple line strings I can write. Yes, it is possible. So, and %s, first %s means self.title, %s, second s is nothing but self.authors, self.publishers, self.ISBN, and self.price. Yes, it is printed. It is prepared a string, and that string is returning. Yes. The object value is converted into a string and it is displayed. So now I redefine my class by using REPR. Now, class has been modified. Now, what I do? I run the same code. The same code before REPR method, it was just printing the address of the object. Now, the same code I write. I create a book saying Python book 1. Book is equal to programming with Python. Author Satish, Rupa, Rajini. Authors Ganesh Xerox. This is the ISBN. This is this one. And print Python book 1. When I run it, so what is that it is doing? It is printing. It is printing the title, author, publisher, ISBN, price. Why there is a tab space gap? Because here also you have given tab space gap. So it is giving. So you remove this tab space gap, Yes, you can see you remove it, it will also display just as it is. Look at that. I compile it. Okay, then yes, if I print it, see everything is aligned to the left. Right here. Instead of printing the object's address, REPR, what it will do, it will print, it will return, it will convert the object's instance values into a string format, and it will execute. It will execute. And when it executes, you get the output as string, a single string that contains all these values. So this is the thing. You can see if we want to represent a more useful string, we need to explore two special methods, str and rp. Str also does the same thing. Str is called when a formal human readable version of the object needed, and REPR is also called when ambiguous, same but possibly less readable output because of the formatting it is doing. Here we taken another example. I create a class called point. I think point is a class. It has two data elements. One is x value, another one is y value. Point has two values, x and y. Yes. By INIT, what it is doing, it is initializing. Now, whenever I want to print a point, it is REPR. If I do x is equal to so and so, y is equal to so and so. The string, formatted string, if you write, so then it will display. Whenever I say point 1, 2, so 1 is x value, 2 is y value. So it will be stored into point object p, and whenever I print p, it prints point x comma x, that is 1, 2. Just explain. This is a small example that I have explained. The same example, a book example I have. Now, coming on to str. str is also same kind. str is also same kind. str in particularly underscore str is called when print is used, and it is also called by function str and by string method format. So you have formatting method, string function, format function. So there is a function called format. So you write the string and you write dot format. There in REPR, what we are doing, it is like very simple, similar to your C program formatted string. Here you are creating a string using a method called format. So first 0 means it is the first argument. So 1 means the second argument. So title is 0. 1 is authors. That is, if there are more multiple authors, what it is doing, it is that is join function. With the join function, a comma is being added for each author. It is done. Next, publisher. Publisher is 2. ISBN is 3, and 4 is price. It's a price. So like this: price, ISBN, publisher, and join. See, authors. So all these things certainly are prepared, and the entire string is being returned back. Entire string is returned. So remember, format is used when you are using underscore str, and in REPR we use percentage. Formatted string itself we use. Okay, we'll take another example of book, where we have just seen how exactly it is working. We have taken another example book. Okay, so this is the example. I have taken the example. We have in it, next, number of authors, the raised to print length of the authors. Now, STR. Earlier, what we did, we used REPR, and now we are using STR, underscore STR. It is very, very important. Very, very important. This example is very important. So I run it. Okay. What happens? Class is created. Now, the same code. I create an object called book. Name of the book is same. The authors are also same. Publisher is also same. The ISBN number is also same. Everything is same. When I print, what happens? Prints like this. So you can see programming in Python, authors is equal to so and so, and publisher is so and so, ISBN so and so. This one is so and so. It is printing. It is printing like this. Price is also so and so. It's printing. If you just want, now since it is a triple quote, you just want to bring them to zero index. Yes, zero position. Yes, it is allowed. So triple quote is a multi-line string. Yeah, you can print it. Right, you can print it. Yes. Can I run it? Yeah, it will print. And it will print. You can see. Yeah, everything is aligned to the left. So this is what we have. So I think still we have time. Yeah, another 10 minutes. Let us not waste our time. Let us move on to inheritance. Inheritance. Okay, inheritance. I think in Java, C++, you have already seen what is inheritance. Inheritance allows you to define a new class with the existing class that inherits all the methods and properties of its parent class. The class which is inheriting is a base class. The class which is inherited is a derived class. Okay, this concept, I think it is not new to you, but the same concept I'm teaching in the context of Python, how exactly it works in Python. That's what my illusion is about. Inheritance is the capability of one class to derive another class or inherit the properties from one class from another. The benefits of inheritance are: first benefit, it represents real world relationship. Of course, same thing. We inherit properties of my ancestor, my father, my mother, my grandfather, grandmother, maternal, paternal grandfather. So we inherit the same way. Some properties we also inherit in a program. So we call it as it's a real world relationship. It provides reusability of code. Yes. If father has got house, the son need not construct house. He can just it is inherited. He can just use it. The same way, if the base class has already some code, same code, it is being transmitted to the next one, next derived class. We don't have to write the same code again and again. Also, it allows us to add more features along with the existing code of the parent. you can also add some more code of your own without modifying any other base class. Base class code without modifying, you can do it. That is one. And it is transitive in nature, which means that if class A inherits from class B, then all the subclasses of B are automatically inherits from class A. Yes. This will be there in multiple or multi-level inheritance. We'll see that shortly in the upcoming class. Okay, and remember one thing, parent class is nothing but is a class that being inherited, is a class that is inherited from where it is a base class. And the child class is a class that inherits from another class, so it is called derived class. You may be getting the two terms, parent class and base class, both are same. Child class and derived class, both are same. So that is the thing. That is the thing. I just wanted to tell you. There is a thing that I wanted to just give you and tell you. And let me show you one example, how exactly we can create a parent class. Any class that can be a parent, so you can certainly create. So I'll create a class by name person, and it is having first name and last name properties. And you have print method. Okay. So first name, second name, that is last name, and print name. It is printed. And what is that it is doing? I'm creating an object. Person Rama Satish X, print X. It is a normal class. Normal class. It is. If I run it, what happens? Rama will go to first name, Satish will go to second last name. Both are assigned and it is printed. Yes, just done. Now I am creating a child class or derived class. So in order to create a class that inherits from another class, send the parent class as parameter. That's it. During the definition of the class, you send the parent class as parameter. And you can see the same person class. I'm just writing it. Class student person. Okay, class student person pass. It's been passed. Now, X is equal to student of Sairam Srivatsa. Sairam goes to, you can see student is a derived class from person. That means I'm creating an object of student. As soon as I pass this Sairam to student, what happens? Student class is inheriting all the methods of its parent, that is person. And init method and display method both are coming in the parent class. Parent class methods, init and display, are coming to the derived class, that is student. And what happens? Sairam goes to the first name, Srivatsa goes to last name, and it is available. I can say x.display. Yes, it will display. Even though it is not having any methods, student does not have any methods. But still, since it is inheriting, all the methods of the parent class are inheriting to the child class, and you can certainly use it. It can be better visualized. It can be better visualized using, I think, we'll use Python visualization. Yeah. We'll use Python visualization to visualize the things. Yeah. I write the code, visualize the execution. Yes, you can see. I'm creating a class. Yes, class is created. I'm creating another class. It is extends the person. That means it is an extension. It is a derivation of the parent class. Now, x is equal to, automatically when I create x, what happens? X will have three values, three things. One is init method, one is display method, another one is the variables, first name and last name. And what is that it is doing? It is allocating, it's passing, yes, it's there. Now, x dot display, as soon as I give x dot display, what happens? Display method of this particular x is called, and what happens? It is displaying Saira as the first name, Shrivasa as the second name. Yes, it is done. So this is how extension works. Step-by-step execution works. So that's the thing. You can see how exactly things are working. So this is memory model. This is your code, and this is the output. It's a wonderful design. I think this is very much required. Okay, I think that's all for today's session. We'll discuss some more concepts with respect to you know, Python inheritance in the next class. Yeah, that's all for now. So have a wonderful day. We have so many concepts aligned in the upcoming classes. To conclude my class, today we discussed about solution to the previous assignment, and of course today I don't have any assignment, and we have created a book class. We have using the same book class, STR and REPR methods have been demonstrated. We have discussed about inheritance. The further concepts of inheritance will be continued in the next upcoming sessions. That's all for today's class. Thank you